Good afternoon, Nova Nation. It's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski coming to you from the court here at the Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey. And just want to first start off by saying thank you to all of our WXVU listeners. As always, do apologize for a little bit of an issue there at the end of the broadcast in terms of losing power, but we appreciate all of our listeners as always. Final score here at the Prudential Center: Maryland 76, Villanova 75. The Wildcats suffer a very disappointing loss. They fall to 3-4 on the season. They took a double-digit lead into the locker room at halftime, and they really struggled in the second half. Some good stats for Villanova. They shot around 50% from the field when it was all said and done, in the low 30s from behind the arc. Eric Dixon, 38 points. Dixon really did everything he could to get Villanova into the win column in this game and pick up a big quad 2, maybe quad 1 victory. He actually took the last shot in this game for Villanova, 3 from the corner that unfortunately missed, and gave Maryland the win here in the 2024 Empire Classic. As for Maryland, the MVP of the Empire Classic, Derek Queen, had 22 points, had a double-double in this game, as too did Julian Reese, who finished the game with 18 points. So we talked about kind of the battle in the paint in both of these teams. I mean, it definitely lived up to the hype that we were talking about this matchup in the paint between these two teams, Villanova and Maryland. Villanova, they won the turnover battle by about 3 when it was all said and done. They limited their turnovers to around 10 or 11. But the rebounding battle, Villanova lost by just about 4. They were close in that battle. But really, when it was all said and done, it was a one-possession game. Coach Neptune talked about it in his post-game press conference. It really came down to just one possession either way, and Villanova just wasn't able to get a key stop. And unfortunately, Villanova suffered their 4th loss of the season. They'll get ready to take on Rider on Thanksgiving Eve on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Our pregame coverage will begin at 6:30 p.m. right here on WXVU. One other note, Jameer Brickus was the only other Wildcat in double digits. He had about, I think he had 3 threes when it was all said and done for Villanova. But again, the main story, Eric Dixon, what a performance with 38 points. But unfortunately, Villanova does suffer their 4th loss of the season as they'll get ready to face Rider on Wednesday. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into my coverage here on WXVU, as well on my social media from the Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey. It's David Szczepanski. Have a great night, everybody. And as always, go Cats.